Welcome everybody. This is the first time I ever played this game. I can't wait to try it out. Ziggy,
Good
turn off the
afternoon,
light.
or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
So in this game, you get to choose what you want to do.
I am merely a witness to your exploits.
Welcome.
Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
I'm excited to try this. Something completely different.
We begin in a cave. The surrounding rocks are slimy with damp. It feels as if some foul creature could leap out from the shadows at any moment. Yet in this horrible place gathers a fellowship of 3 adventurers. One is a young woman. You can tell just by looking at her, she enjoyed a good upbringing. Another is a stoic warrior. He stands at the ready, scanning his surroundings for any sign of threat. Last but not least is the old man. He has a sagely air and gazes into the darkness stretching out before him. These adventurers seek a certain treasure hidden in this cave.
It looks like you can only go forward. I guess because the outer shells, it's actually walls.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles. The stoic man takes hold of the handles and pulls as hard as he can, but the door doesn't so much as budge. The stoic man winds his leg back and lets fly a powerful kick into the door. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
You always want to make sure you explore.
Something leaps out at the Fellowship from the darkness.
I'm assuming you're able to find hidden items if you explore the whole map. Since they're dark enemies, I'm assuming that we get who likes magic. Generate a gem.
You did great.
That was easy.
These adventurers have seen their fair share of battle and defeat their attackers with ease.
Okay, that's all sealed. Ooh, I found a chest.
As the trio approaches the treasure chest, an awful rumbling resounds deep in the cave. "You shall not have it," a voice growls. Before the wary trio appear creatures the likes of which they've never seen.
I will have it, and there's nothing you will do to stop me. Ooh, they're stronger. She deals. We finish off the leader. Because he's weak. The leader's dead. We have nothing to worry about when it comes down to that. And then we can just attack these two queens. We'll finish off that little guy first. Deal wind damage to all enemies. And this should finish this guy off.
The young woman edges around the monster's bulk to stand before the treasure chest.
I actually appreciate that it's actually a really good story. With cards.
There is treasure inside, no doubt about it, but it's locked tight. one slides the simple key into the lock, the chest clicks open. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle. At last, we've retrieved the royal treasure, the old man says. The woman and warrior exchange a nod. Their quest complete, the triumphant trio put the cave behind them. This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. In the crowded audience chamber jostle all manner of knights, adventurers, and bounty hunters. The white-robed adventurers stand close to the throne. A palace guard calls over the tumult, "Be silent! Her Royal Majesty graces us with her presence." The cacophony ceases the moment Queen Nilla enters the chamber. Seated upon the throne, the Queen faces the crowd. Her lips part. "Thank you all for heeding my call to slay the dragon. Whatever it takes to defeat this reawakened evil, I ask that you do it. Whomsoever conquers this beast will be honored for ages to come and handsomely rewarded." At that, the gathered crowd cheers loud enough to shake the castle's very foundations. "Leave the dragon to us, Your Majesty," say the white-robed adventurers, as if the beast's demise at their hands is assured. "Indeed, you did well to reclaim the royal treasure," the Queen replies. "I thank you, for my stomach becomes most upset without it. So the treasure is a staple of the royal medicine cabinet. It puts my mind at ease to know the Ivory Order offers its aid in slaying the dragon. The trio are disciples of the Ivory Order, a charitable organization beloved the realm over. Indeed, anyone would think this illustrious trio the heroes of our tale, but they'd be wrong. So we just gotta slay the dragon and we'll be drowning in gold." The man trails off, drooling over unknowable fantasies. Beside him, a strange creature lets out a chirping coo. Pay attention, because this is important. There he is, or there you are, I should say, the hero of our tale. A humble bounty hunter. You love little in this realm more than coin. A seemingly
Sounds just
tedious
like me.
fellow who doesn't hesitate to claim the title of hero for yourself. When you heard about the quest to slay the dragon, it was the promise of reward that lured you to the castle. Now then, if you wish to officially register for the hunt, see me so I can get your signature. You wonder why you need to sign anything, but head for the guard anyway. Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
We of the Ivory Order will be the ones to restore peace to the land. Brags, my colleague made me come along, but he didn't mention we were going on a quest to slay the dragon, she says, trembling. The man takes one look at your companion and shrieks, "Monster!"
Oh, don't be like that.
You think the dragon's really as tough as they say? Asks the man, his knees knocking together. That reward for slaying the dragon is as good as mine, barks the man. You'll need tough gear if you're going to beat the dragon, the man tells you. Keep your ears perked. You never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction, the man says. You think. If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the dragon, he's as good as dead, says the man, relief spreading across his face. The Ivory Order trio stands before you. They seem not the most approachable of parties, but... You inquire about their identities. We are disciples of the Ivory Order. It is our duty to aid the realm and its people however we can. The Order's principal focus is developing medicine to distribute to people throughout the world. They begin blathering an answer to a question you didn't even ask. Sensing a long lecture ahead, you seize on the first chance to extricate yourself from their presence. Go talk to the guard on the left to sign your name on the register. You try to speak to Queen Nilla. Figures a nobody bounty hunter can't just walk up to a queen and start chatting like they're best friends. Sign here, says the guard, handing you a pen and paper. You sign your name. A fine name. After you've signed, the guard motions to the strange creature beside you, the monster too. You sign your companion's name as well, Mar. Mar, your friend and sometimes traveling companion. Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough. Thank you. Now
Kinda
we'll
like
know
how
what to
Mars
have
do it.
engraved on your tombstones. Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave with, after all, the guard chortles. You want the reward as badly as you don't want to die. you figure you better make some strong friends. Offer to join forces with the Ivory Order trio? We select few are sufficient to defeat the dragon. We certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel.
Oh, I hate these. I can't wait till beat them.
The castle.
I'm gonna beat that dragon before they can. Have a fucking, they're better than everybody attitude. I'll teach them.
Let us depart. We have a realm to save. He grabs his less than enthused colleague by the wrist and drags her off.
Oh.
You catch a glimpse of the terrified look on her face, and then the two disappear out of the audience chamber.
Oh, I want to have them join me. That sucks. What about you?
Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man wanders off somewhere, muttering to himself.
Oh, nobody want to join me.
You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off.
Didn't you already say that? Let's not talk again.
You ask him to team up, but he refuses angrily. I ain't splitting the reward with nobody.
And you ain't like get the reward anyway.
You weren't planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna share with him. Look at him anyway. He doesn't even look like he can hold his own weight.
Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but no thanks.
I didn't want to team up with you anyway. You're a frail adventurer.
I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home.
At least he was honest.
No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says.
This thing is a fucking racist. Because who says that just because he's a different type of creature? Look, it's not even an ugly creature, it's a nice, cute looking creature. You don't talk about Ma like that.
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my post. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I'll leave the dragon slaying to you adventurers. You've yet to find any help for your quest. Things don't look that reassuring as they are, but the decision is up to you.
There might be something I missed.
Don't get yourself killed out there, says the guard curtly. Asking Queen Nilla to join you is beyond preposterous. Better not even try. The castle will close to visitors shortly. Please be on your way. You're shooed out of the castle. In the end, you set out, just the two of you, to hunt the dragon.
I was hoping to get a little team. But it's fine. Some of these people were racist.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Do you have any items to sell? Oh, you can actually buy equipment. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, I have those, but I wouldn't use that yet. I don't have
Will
items.
that be all? The proprietress asks.
I have 1,000 gil. Goodbye the bomb. I'll buy one. Always good to go a little prepared. Yes. Don't know if I need the bomb yet. An event? Oh
A
shit.
weapons merchant accosts you in the street, despite your best efforts to mind your own business. He speaks to you in a voice barely above a whisper. You want the most powerful weapon there ever was?
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
He conspicuously checks his surroundings before revealing this weapon of apparent renown to you.
Oh, please, this
To
down.
hear him tell it, this is a legendary weapon, and one of its kind at that. It can be yours for 20,000 gold pieces, he says. You
I don't
can
have that.
smell the scam a mile away, and yet the aura of this weapon does have something of the legendary about it. You open your coin purse only to find you don't. No money, no sale. He tucks the weapon away once more. Changed your mind, have you?
Oh, I guess you can always
Come
buy
to
it
buy
later.
the legendary weapon after all?
I want to
You
make that
ask
money to
who
buy
in their
that.
right well, you know where to find me if you change your mind, he says.
I will be
tucking the
buying
weapon
that.
away. The old man kindly warned you of the dangerous monsters outside of town. The door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key. The child says you should see Nexton as soon as you leave the castle town.
I will see this Nexus.
You peek inside the carriage shop only to hear the owner call out that they're closed. Guess you won't be making use of them after all.
That sucks.
Before you stands a sign calling for people to join the hunt for the dragon. Earlier, you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever slays the dragon, and hightailed it to the castle. A woman stares at the sign, transfixed.
Ooh, I like how she
Her
looks.
face curls into a scowl as she notices you. Monster! The woman cries and flings magic at Mar. Startled by
Why?
the spell, Mar grows dizzy.
We shout.
You gather the dizzy Mar in your arms and glare at the woman. This ain't a monster, you growl, as the woman snarls over you. I hate monsters. The two of you bicker for quite a while. In the end, the woman admits she may have jumped to conclusions, but stubbornly refuses to apologize. Inwardly, you call her unsavory names as your attention shifts to a different topic of conversation. Turns out she really hates the dragon and would love to take him down with her own two hands. But she knows she's no match for him alone, so she's at a loss for what to do. When you tell her you're after the same thing, she squints down her nose at you. Fine, she says. I can help you.
I think I like her.
She's a little annoying, but you are looking for quest companions. I only want to see the dragon dead. I don't care about anything else, she mutters. You overhear her remarks and grin without thinking. Then you don't care about getting a share of the reward. That suits you perfectly. You happily join forces with the black-clad woman. She introduces herself as Melanie. She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon.
Oh shit! I gotta remember. So I guess I should save game. Yes. I'm actually excited for this game. This game seems to be really good. No. Can you swim? You can't swim, alright. Yeah.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man. You try asking the man if he knows anything about the dragon. The man's eyes widen. He leans close, cupping his hand to his mouth. Welcome to Nexton, he whispers in your ear.
Asked about the
The
town.
man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
That's odd. What's wrong with this town?
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Any armor I could buy? Ooh, you have some swords. I'm gonna equip it to the weakest one, which is her. So I'm able to make more money, and then I'll come back and buy everybody one.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks. The woman tells you she's so terrified of what might happen if the dragon attacks the town. She hasn't been able to eat.
Oh, stop it. Look at her. Talking about she haven't been able to eat. She had the fucking bread on her arm with a knife. She's been eating that bread all this time with her grin.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
That's great advice. Oh my god, look at her
The woman
again.
sits hunched over by the side of the road. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
I'll help
You
her.
try to lift the woman into your arms, but the weight's too much for you to bear. You lay the woman back down where you found her and mutter a quiet farewell before turning to leave. Upon seeing that, Melanie snaps. What kind of person are you? Ain't like it's my fault she's hurt. You whine like a child. Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman up. Mar bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them head off in search of the apothecary. You watch them walk away for a moment before following, complaining to yourself about what a waste of time this is.
Where is the apothecary? Oh, you're telling me to go this?
You arrive at the apothecary.
Yes, I healed her.
After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She thanks you and pulls something from her breast pocket. You've helped someone, albeit not quite out of the goodness of your own heart. It might be a good idea to do that again, should you come across anyone else in need of assistance.
I will. I'll be helping everyone I can. I like her. I'll be going after all the side stories of how I am. Always been like that.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman, swigging this curative and that.
I'm assuming if I go heal
How may I
myself,
help you? The proprietress inquires.
should be able to heal myself, right? I don't need any more.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
Yes. I'm not buying any items because I haven't made any money yet.
It seems the majority of the world's medicine is made by the Ivory Order. Many people depend on it. That's probably part of the reason the Order has so many ardent supporters. The girl says if you follow this road northwest for a bit, you'll come to Thryston.
Let's see plain girl side. I like the artwork. It's really nice, to be honest.
As your eyes roam everywhere but the path you walk, you barrel right into someone.
Oh, not these three.
When you turn to see who it is, you see the Ivory Order trio from the castle. Winifred, are you all right? The sagely old man asks the woman, voice full of concern. I'm fine, the woman called Winifred replies. Thank you, Hedwin. Berwin, the old man calls, turning to their stoic companion. He jerks forward, as if to defend Hedwin and Winifred. The trio advances on you. How dare you treat disciples of the Ivory Order with such disrespect? You grab your foot, wailing about how much it hurts, demanding the Ivory Order trio give you money to see a physician. Berwin pokes at your foot, proving nothing is actually broken. Muttering a half-hearted apology, you try to keep walking, but that's when you notice something in your hand. Looks like you accidentally grabbed Winifred's coin purse when you ran into her. Thief, bellows Berwin, drawing his weapon. Guess you've got to fight your way past. And fight.
Don't be like that. What type of shit is this? Why are you guys hitting me for? I thought we were friends. We're taking that old man down. Ow!
Don't worry, the coffin cart is down, but they're still alive.
Why is the Ivory Order doing this to me? Burn that old man.
The Ivory Order laid you out flat. The Ivory Order trio looks at you like they can't believe such a weakling would even try to hunt down the dragon. Taking pity on your ineptitude, the Ivory Order trio uses their magic to heal your wounds. We mustn't tarry any longer. to the monster researcher of Thryston with us. Hedwin urges his companions and the trio depart. On your way to defeat the dragon, are you? The innkeeper gives you a room free of charge in a show of support for any and all who wish to defeat the dragon. The party leaves the inn feeling rested. Apparently, a monster researcher lives in Thryston and might know something about the dragon. Aimless wandering can be fun, but if you want purpose and direction, I'd suggest sticking to the path.
Let's save now. I'm one of those people that will go and find everything there is to do.
You journey onward, only to see a suspicious-looking elder appear before you, a bottle of medicine dangling from his waist. He proclaims himself a man of medicine who has discovered a revolutionary new curative. He would have one of your party drink it as a test. There's no harm in trying it, he boldly claims. Well, you take the stranger at his word and drink one of the bottles dry. You gradually begin to feel quite ill. The world spins. You feel yourself coming unmoored. The doctor of sorts eyes the now empty bottle. Well now, drinking it all at once is a fine way to poison yourself, he tells you. Should have led with that, you try to say, but it comes out sounding more like should have led with that.
Well, since the inn is here and they allow you to rest for free, I'm gonna go to the inn. I ain't that foolish.
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn.
Well, what he thought he was gonna do to me. Yes, I was hoping to fight an enemy. Oh, I was wondering how it worked. Let's not use gems yet.
Fortune favors the bold.
We're gonna finish him off, and then we'll work on the other. Oh, they hit hard. Should be more than enough to kill you.
Good work.
That's fine. We gotta revive everyone. What? Why I always... You also have to level up. You can keep... This is an RPG. Even though it's a card game, it's still an RPG, and the basic of all RPGs is to continue to attack and level up. So, I wanted to use an item, I can do that. But why? Can I kill that? One down.
That was lucky.
Will you deal damage? Deal damage to him too.
Congrats.
I leveled up, yes! I wonder if you can use heal outside of them. But you could use heal outside. No, you can't use heal, can you? Heal inside of a battle. Good to know. Technically, I'm supposed to be going. Yes! Another enemy! We want as many enemies as possible.
Let's do this.
Or we could kill this with us. We use the fire on it. It won't survive that. I want everyone to level up.
About the enemy.
Oh. Can't use all our skills at once. Let's try this. See what it actually does. Oh. Well, that's actually pretty good, actually. I just wanted to use it to see what it does. Do it fully heal. Oh, there's a treasure. Oh, there's 3. We'll go with this one. Yes. Welcome. I love this game. It's pretty good, actually. I'm just exploring to make sure that, I level up. It might be a fire one.
Excellent.
We'll finish the middle one off next.
That was lucky.
Not killing her.
Nice work.
Want him to restore her.
Oh?
Leveled up. Everyone leveled up, which is great.
You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some manner of monster. It has a message scrawled on it in crude lettering. Clearly, whoever dropped this message did not want to forget where the stolen treasure is hidden. You stash the scrap of paper in your pack and resolve to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels.
Let's see what this goblin story is, right? Oh, they look pretty cool.
Lying in the grass, you find an old telescope. You figure a look at the path ahead can't hurt, and pick it up. Peering through the lens, you see something in the distance, but you can't tell exactly what. All you know is there's something up ahead. You should be able to tell for certain what it is if you get closer. You leave the janky telescope where you found it and make your way cautiously toward what you saw. Phew. Looks like it was only an old woman. You try to say hello, but she wanders off without even registering your presence.
Let's see how strong this wind attack is again. Enough to kill one instantly.
And fight.
We can kill him just by one of us alone. Now we have more gems.
A thick fog impedes your vision. You surmise this is in no small part why they call it the Bewildering Wood. Many a brave soul has set foot in this wood, only to be swallowed up and never seen nor heard from again, the traveler intones gravely. They also tell of a certain tool one needs to get through this place. bearing very solid-looking nuts, whipped to and fro in the force of the gale. This doesn't bode well for you. A bunch of nuts fly off from the trees, but you and your friends hightailed it out of there before any of them could hit you.
Oh God. Come on!
You did great.
That's a goblin.
Figuring it's best not to go looking for trouble, you decide to detour around it. Still, you can't help wondering what that thing was. Drawing upon your courage, you toss the janky telescope aside. In charge ahead looks like a monster, but it's not moving like any monster you've ever seen. The sight of you startles it away. You did great. And fight. Nice work.
Yes, I leveled up again. If I go into Bewildering Woods, I probably have to be a couple of levels higher.
Good work.
Let's see Slime side story. I mean Slime side story. I want you all to see all the side stories, you know, as soon as I get them. The point is that I want you all to actually get the full experience of the game. Oh, those slimes are evil. What? Is that a treasure? 400. You know what that means? I have enough to upgrade my...
Thunder roars overhead. Watch out for lightning. That one almost hit you. You glance over your shoulder and see Melanie, charred and smoking.
Oh, that's not too bad. I can heal her myself.
You come across two men sitting on a rock. They take no notice of you or the party, but you can hear their fervent discussion. You listen in and deduce that they are a pair of thieves. You lean in, trying to hear what else the thieves are talking about. You catch pieces of the conversation here and there. I hid the goods. Head south just before the bridge. No, whatever ye do, don't go into the bewildering wood. It sounds like they've just told you where to find their stolen loot. You hastily grab a scrap of paper, write down what you've heard, and quietly sneak away. About the enemy.
At this point, we can kill them. I'll put it too much. One down.
About the enemy.
Our win is pretty strong against them. Oh. You're dead. Let's see the orc story. This one, right? That one will die after this attack. And Mars should be able to do enough damage on its own.
Don't hold back.
Burn that bitch, because it's weak against fire. And Ram should be able to kill that. I mean, Mars should be able to kill that against that. Mars is very powerful. This is where I leave it for tonight, since I have to get up early for school tomorrow. I'm studying PT programming right now, but I will be doing this daily from now on. It's a really great game. I love it so far. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you guys again. Like, subscribe. You'll always see me around. You'll always see me around. My greatest fans will always be here.